Is that good? Uh-oh, it says tape not inserted. You got tape on you? The whole world gets to see Calvin dancing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Joplin, Missouri. We're here at the Horseshoe Soccer Complex, site of the ACCA National Championships, day number one. It's going to be the Hillsdale Saints from Moore, Oklahoma, against the Ozark Christian Ambassadors from right here in Joplin, Missouri. The ref looks at his watch, and we're going to get things underway. There it is, the opening whistle. A little bit of a fake out there as Ozark has been fairly jovial here today so far. Loosey-goosey, and we'll see if they have that same kind of style as they look to start things off. Ball quickly out of play. It went on the touchline side, so it'll be a throw in to the Hillsdale Saints, who are wearing the dark jerseys, all dark, including the trunks. Ozark wearing their white kits with the blue trunks. They will be heading left to right on your screen. Hillsdale currently in control of it as they work it around over on the far side. In through center now as the Saints look to switch the point of attack. King looking to send a long ball. He had a man up top. That's defensed nicely by Ozark. Sutherland. Hunt. Filtered through to Mania. Looking up top, they were trying to get it up to Skylar Davis, and that's cleared well out of play. Hillsdale makes the steal. Coming over here towards the center, Spellman. Bit of a miss kick. Alex Story, who is also the backup goalkeeper, if anything is to happen to Daniel Taylor. Neither goalkeeper has been troubled so far in this one. Up the near sideline, Ozark trying to get it in close. Nick Cannon able to win a throw-in. One-touch pass was intercepted, almost taken right back by Hunt. And the first shot of the game is easily taken by Daniel Taylor. Taylor had 5 shutouts this year and a 2.51 goals against average for the Saints. The Ambassadors unable to collect it over on the far sideline as that goes into touch. Spellman trying to get on top of it. Instead, it'll be the Ambassadors. Hillsdale takes control of it again. Onto the foot of Preston Thomas. He wanted to go near side for Maverick Hunt. That's into touch. Story with team with the crispest of passing right now as the Ambassadors look to send it upfield. Field isn't in the greatest condition ever. A little bit chunky as it's been used up throughout the season, but still in decent enough playing condition for this championship round. 3 games, round robin, slotted ball through for Ruiz. He's loose on the left side of the box, left-footed shot, kick save, and it goes out for the corner kick. So good opportunity there for Christian Ruiz, the leading goal scorer for the Saints. And we apologize for the camera angles as we're not going to be able to show you those near side corner kicks. It's going to be a right-footed in-swinger towards the goal. Line drive. Deflected! Finally cleared away by the defense as the Ambassadors have a little bit of breathing room. Back in on the attack come the Saints. Lascano from straight away. Defense nicely. Now trying to break out is Mania. Far side pass. Picking up some speed is Davis. He's taken down and the whistle is there. So the Ambassadors pushing numbers forward for the free kick. About 15 to 20 yards on their side of half field. Left-footed towards the top of the box. Head ball not cleared yet. Put towards goal by Endicott, but not enough steam on that one to really trouble the keeper. One-touch passing is intercepted. The Saints trying to counter. Once again looking for Ruiz. He is the man that they try to get all their offense to flow through. Spellman looks far side. Finds Garanzue. Here come the Saints again. Long shot, and they score! What a goal from Raul Lascano, the junior from Bartlesville, Oklahoma, with a long-footed, right-footed shot. And he puts it in the back of the net. An unexpected lead for the Hillsdale Saints, as this one is 1-0 in the early going. Roughly 6 minutes in here, and the score is already 1-0 in favor of the Saints from Hillsdale. Ozark, record-wise, was the heavy favorite coming into this one, but they trail by a goal. Now there's a steal. Montez able to win the throw-in on the far sideline. Now again from towards the top of the box. This time it goes into touch in favor of the Ambassadors. Trying to win it there. Unsuccessful. Now the Saints on the counter again. Looking for that through ball. And getting a touch onto it is the goalkeeper for the Ambassadors, Lauro Soto. Bouncing ball into the box, could be dangerous. Taylor able to cleanly grab it. He had Endicott putting on a lot of pressure there as Ozark looking for an equalizer here. Good clearance there from Soto. Spellman, his pass was thwarted. Near sideline, Nick Cannon. Through center. Sutherland trying to track it down and does. Cleared away. A lot of pressure here from the Hillsdale Saints. Ozark trying to get it into the box unsuccessfully. Settled down by Sutherland. He takes a long drive, but not quite the power that he would have liked. Miscommunication there as the ball hit Mania. Ozark able to clear it around as it comes right up here near our broadcast position. Hillsdale with it along the near sideline as they work the good passing, short passes. Finding that open man. Good one touch there, but then they got a little too cute with it. Easily intercepted. Trying to go the other way. Ozark trying to filter it through center. That was too tall for Jake Sutherland. Too many balls up in the air right now for Ozark. They need to take a page out of Hillsdale's book and keep the passes short and on the ground. To the near side for Maverick Hunt. Hunt splits two defenders, but then the third was too many. That will go into touch for the throw. Thompson trying to switch it. Garan's away. He tries a right-footed rip. To the near side now for Ozark. Cannon cuts it back towards center. Looking to switch it. A good through ball. Finds a man on the far side. Davis taking it up the left wing. Gets to the ball. Bumped the man. It'll be a goal kick. Foul goes against Ozark. Free kick on their own side of the field for the Hillsdale Saints. One 0 is your score in favor of Hillsdale Free Will Baptist. 6th-minute goal. From Raul Lascano, the defender, a junior. Up the near sideline. Won by Ozark, but not cleanly, so it'll be a throw-in. Both teams look a little bit shaky in the first few minutes. Hillsdale has settled into the game. Ozark has yet to do so. Cleared off the line. Near side again as the Saints really stringing together the passes. Switching to point of attack. They go to the right. Another long shot. That one was a little bit too hopeful from Lascano. Trying his luck a second time. Skylar Davis checks out of the game to seek some attention. Apparently caught an elbow to the nose and bleeding a little bit. Evan Belk came in as his substitute. Near sideline for Cannon. He's got a man up top trying to get it up to Endicott. He's into the box. Cross. Kick save again by the goaltender. This time it was Taylor getting a foot to it, but it'll be the first corner kick of the game for the Ambassadors. Lofted kick, punched away, not cleared out of the box though. Right back into the mixer, and now the Saints are able to get it away. Ambassadors right back onto it from the middle of the pitch. Left-footed drive from Sather was easily blocked. Trying to get a foot onto it is Hunt. He's able to win the loose ball. Ozark with it on the far sideline. Cutting in towards the boxes, Mania passes it back outside, looking for a lofted cross. Good dummy run there from Endicott. But the official says that it was a bit of obstruction. Struggling to clear the ball right now are the Ambassadors. Finally, they get it on the near sideline. Trying to pass their way out of trouble. Cannon. Tried to give a return feed for Hunt. Story with the throw-in. Again, the Saints with those quick passes. Really troubling the Ambassadors' defense right now. Ruiz for Montez. That goes out for another corner kick. Preston Thompson is going to come up and take it. Again with the right foot, trying to swing it in towards goal. The run's starting to be made across the 6-yard box. Getting a touch on it on the backside was Maverick Hunt, but no real purpose on it, and it goes out for the goal kick. Another substitution coming in now for the Ambassadors as Christian Clark comes in. Kevin Mania will get a bit of a rest. Hillsdale wins the loose ball on the goal kick. Flick over the head, goes into touch. Again, the Saints come away with it. Pass was a bit too blind, as was that one. But here come the Ambassadors. Trying the through ball. The deflection favors Ozark Christian. Over to the far side. Dropping it for Clark. High pressure there from Hillsdale. Clark comes away with it. Into the pressure areas, as that one is just blasted away. A deep throw in coming in for the Ambassadors as they trail by a goal. Little over a quarter hour into this one. Long throw in towards the 6-yard box. Deflection just scraping across the face of the goal. There's a few bodies down inside the 6-yard box. Looked like the recent substitution Christian Clark for Ozark and perhaps Maverick Hunt for Hillsdale. Both of them shake off the cobwebs. And Sully Smith, the junior from Pagosa Springs, Colorado, heading up to take the corner kick from the near side. On the back door, they connected with it. The ball still loose. A drive towards goal, still loose. Off the crossbar. The goalkeeper never came out and claimed it. Daniel Taylor flirting with disaster as that one was popped up in the air a couple times. Ozark kept chipping away, but they just couldn't find the back of the net. Now here's a long chance, and that's well off the mark. We've already seen a goal go in from just about that range. Not a bad idea there from Taylor Hunt. Just took the 7-iron when he probably should have used the 3. Little chip in towards the box, coming out. Soto is chipped. It goes over off the crossbar. 2 crossbars in under a minute here. The woodwork is being worked out. Soto did all he could for Ozark, came out, cut off the angle, a great chip shot coming in from Maverick Hunt, but just a bit too much on it. Otherwise, Hillsdale could have been up 2-0. Clark pops one over to the near side. Ambassador's bench wanted a dangerous kick. Through center for Spellman. Thomason. Slotted through ball. They wanted to get it on for Hunt as he made his way up from that wing position. Again, Hillsdale winning those loose balls. It's been a big reason why they've claimed this early lead. The Ambassadors have had some chances, possible another one here. The center referee tried to let the advantage play, decided there was none to be had, and calls it back. Good officiating there. Some of the Hillsdale fans might think that there was too much time elapsed and the advantage had pretty much been taken away, but the official said that the play never advanced. Again, chipped in towards the box, easily claimed by Taylor. The free kick placed too close to the 6-yard box. But here comes Weiss. Had his pocket picked. Hillsdale trying to go the other way. Bit of a size mismatch there. Hillsdale will come away with possession. Saints working the deft touches again. Smith able to get a piece of it, trying to clear his line. Again, those passes just aren't quite on the mark here in the early going. In towards the box, flag stays down, but Ruiz couldn't handle it. Cannon with a little drag move there, and the pass was too much. A cheeky play might get himself in trouble here as Hill gives it up. And the near side AR says that it goes out for the goal kick. Good pressure, though, from Tyler Endicott. Ozark Christian has their goals spread out a little bit more. Only a couple high goal scorers for Hillsdale. And interestingly enough, Raul Lascano, the goal scorer here today, is not one of them. But Ozark likes to spread it around a little bit more. Endicott has 6 goals. Cannon has 8. 7 for Tim Wesley, 8 for Skylar Davis, and 9 for Nate Wesley. And then several players on this team have 4 goals or less. But right now they need anybody to try to get themselves back into this one as they trail. They've had a good bit of possession here in the last few minutes, but it hasn't come to much. Here come the Saints. They've got some speed. Ruiz taking on the defender. A little step over move. Slows things up a little bit. Has it on the right foot. Now to the left. Slices it back across, and that's cleared away. Cannon chests it down off the bounce. Long ball. Looking for Endicott. That's cleared away. It'll be a throw-in for the Ambassadors. Kyle Dominguez is going to check in. Next opportunity for the Hillsdale Saints. as is Matthew King. So a couple fresh legs about to come into the game for the Saints. Ruiz slots it through to Montez. Endicott to Clark. So Dominguez and King come in for the Saints. Alex Christian will come into the game for Ozark Christian. A good bounce here for the Ambassadors, streaking into the box, trying to shoot it right into the clutches of the goalkeeper. Taylor made himself big. You'd like to see the shooter do a little bit better there, but still a great save from Daniel Taylor. Ruiz. Spellman. Now for Lascano. Pilfered away and then taken back. Lascano showing the moves. Story for King. Into the box. Too direct there. Soto easily claims it. .50-50 ball. Ends up going into touch. Ozark with it. Little less than 20 minutes to go here in this first half of game number 1. There'll be one game per day. It's going to be just a round-robin format. Points handed out for wins and draws. And if it comes down to it, goal difference will be the tiebreaker. And if they're even on that, it'll be the total number of goals scored. Ruiz, near side for Hunt. Looking back for him, just a bit too strong. Again, just that touch isn't quite there right now for the Ambassadors. Hillsdale gives it up. A little bit chippy every now and then in some of those 50-50 balls. Elbows starting to get a little high. I've already seen a player go out with a bloody nose. Towards the top of the box, Ruiz pulls it back. That's taken away from Montez. Throw into the Saints. So the whistle is given. There's a bit of a question as to what it was. I believe they're going to call the handball that the Ozark bench was pleading for. So it'll be a dangerous free kick, only about a yard outside the top of the 18. They've got Smith and Hunt both behind it. Looks like Smith is going to take it. Deflected over towards the far side. Shot, rebound, loose. Deflected again, and it's in. They score! It took a bunch of bounces, but it looked like Nick Cannon got the final touch on it, and it is 1-1. So 1-1 is your score as Nick Cannon even things up for Ozark Christian. The Ambassadors looked a little bit shaky for most of the first half, but if they can go into halftime at least tied or possibly even take the lead, it really wouldn't matter. Long ball, if they could have gotten just a bit more height on it, they would have sprung Alex Christian. Instead, the Hillsdale Saints able to take over. Story with it here on the near side. Finds Ruiz. Second touch a little bit better than the first for Hunt. Ruiz in support. Hunt takes it towards the end line. Now back to Ruiz. He'll take it into the box. Left-footed cross. He had a man on the far side. Montez was there, but just a bit too direct towards goal. Now Ruiz, left foot, in towards the box. Soto with a big save. The rebound high up into the air, finally cleared away, and the Ambassadors can breathe just a little bit. Now Mania, a drive. That was actually Tim Wesley. Out of the near side, into touch, throw in for the Ambassadors. So now the momentum's starting to go the other way. Ozark has what amounts to a corner kick. It's about 5 yards in from the line as the foul was given. Chipped in towards the box, headed down. That goes just wide of the far post. Looked like Taylor probably had it covered. But nevertheless, it's a bit of a heart-stopping moment for the Saints. 1-1 is your score. Lozcano with the early goal for the Saints, answered by Cannon just minutes ago for the Ambassadors. This one goes in towards the box. Could be dangerous again. They chip it over. Soto cleared away from the line nicely by Smith. That goes into touch over on the far sideline. It's the action really picking up here. Remember, if you want to relive any of the action, as another one comes in, Soto can't handle it, but still makes the save, ranging over to his left. Remember, if you want to relive any of the action from this game or any of the games in this tournament, you can go to the website there at chrisscheeman.com/ACCA and Order a downloadable copy for just $5. Left-footed in-swinger. Soto able to get a punch on it. Hasn't cleared it far enough away. Right foot right towards the goalkeeper. And Soto able to claim it again. Trying to spring an attack here. Takes a good bounce, but it'll go too far. And keeper to keeper. Looking up for Ruiz again. He struggles to find it against that matte sky. We've got a few ranging clouds, but it's pretty much just solid gray up there. Possibility of some weather moving in from southeast Kansas as that right footer is right towards Soto. So far, knock on wood, we've managed to avoid the bulk of the storms as they have skirted either just south or just north of the Joplin area. Hillsdale in possession. Trying to get it over here to the near side for Hunt. Defensive mistake was in the rules. Trying to slide it through to Wesley. That's a bit too firm. Bounces up nicely for Soto, and he's able to leap and grab. Ozark wanted to go with a quick restart. But the forwards were not wise to the throw-in. Stealing it away is King. Once again, trying to get it to Ruiz. Instead, it'll be Hunt. Back to Ruiz, just inside the 18-yard area, trying to chip one in. Kind of in between right there. It's too far for King and not far enough for Thomason. And we're going to get our first yellow card of the contest. Bit of a reckless challenge there. Very little opportunity to get a hold of the ball. And studs look like they went into the back of the ankle, but it is only yellow. So Christian Clark goes into the book. Hillsdale trying to regain control of this match. They've probably edged Ozark in the possession figures just a bit. But after that goal that they scored in the first 6 minutes or so, it's been a little bit lax for the Saints, and the Ambassadors have snuck back into this one despite not playing their best soccer. Next opportunity, there will be a couple substitutions coming in for the Ambassadors as Nate Wesley and Andrew Rogers will come into the game. Hillsdale trying to put themselves up. Once again, Soto coming out. Very dangerous there. Fortunate that it was put right into his hands. Montez trying to get underneath it to chip it over the goalkeeper. Not quite enough power to get it up and over. 2 white kits and still cleared away. Miss kick on the left-footed clearance. That'll go all the way across the road. Throw in coming up for Ozark as they try to press the attack. King takes a big spill there as he went up and over. No foul according to the official. The no-look pass from Nate Wesley was unsuccessful. Hillsdale able to clear it at least for the moment. Back onto it for Spellman. Hopeful ball there, easily cut out. Skylar Davis will come back into the game now for Ozark. And KJ Orso will see his first action for Hillsdale. Hillsdale able to beat two defenders. Once again, that third one is ever so tricky. Lascano tried to flick it up and over. Unsuccessful. Finally got it away with the head. Spellman able to intercept that pass as Hillsdale regains. Montez coming over towards Ruiz. He chests it down. Defender was right on his back, but Ruiz able to maintain possession. Here comes King. Looking for Ruiz. It slows up nicely in the grass. Touch might be too far. Now the shot. They score! Pedro Montez. His first goal of the tournament. His 11th all year. Set up beautifully from Christian Ruiz. And as halftime begins to approach, Hillsdale now takes the 2-1 lead. So, Hillsdale Free Will Baptist leading Ozark Christian by the score of 2-1. Once again through the midfield, trying to come over near side for Orso. King. Orso again. Ruiz. Orso wanting to send it into the box. He'll try to take it in himself, but it rolls out for the goal kick. Ruiz, again with the deft flick, found Spellman. King. Ruiz tried to leave it off for Spellman. Ozark trying to find another equalizer here sometime before the half. Bringing it up is Lascano. Spellman, Ruiz couldn't quite get it knocked down. One over towards the far side. Here come the Ambassadors trying to streak in towards the box and having to play it out was Raul Lascano, and it'll be an Ambassador corner kick. Ozark has been dangerous on some of these set pieces. They haven't necessarily won a whole lot of balls cleanly, but they refuse to give up on any of those loose balls and have actually put one in for their lone goal. Right-footed in, swinger towards the back post, nobody there, and that's going to roll out. Almost a giveaway. Ozark comes away with it on the second attempt. And then they give it right back. Here comes Orso. Pocket picked. Spellman for Ruiz. Left foot chance. Far post. He scores! A bit of a backbreaker right there. As Hillsdale puts one in. With only moments really remaining in this half, Ozark was hoping at the very least to only be trailing by a goal going into the break and coming out with some energy in the second half. Instead, now they will have to score 2 goals just to find an equalizer. They were looking up for Weiss. Just a bit too far. Weiss with a lot of speed. Would have been able to catch up to that one if it didn't quite catch the wind. Now looking through to Weiss again. Over here on the near side. Trying to force a mistake from the defender. Tried to cross it as well. But it ends up going out for the goal kick. Stevens towards the middle of the pitch. Deflected pass. Spellman sends it through to Montez. Coming out to smother it is Soto, just mere inches from the line. Nate Wesley able to win the ball, but then too far for Belk. And there is the halftime whistle. 3 goals go into the back of the net for Hillsdale as we head into the break. Only 1 goal scored for Ozark Christian. Hillsdale looking for some revenge as they lost 2-1 to Ozark back on October 5th in a regular season matchup. And right now it's been all Saints. They got things going about 6 minutes in as Raul Lascano would score from about 35 yards out. The equalizer would come just a bit later from Nick Cannon as there was a scramble in front of the goal. And Cannon was able to put in the left footer. But then 2 goals before the half would give the Saints their 3-1 lead. Montez was set up right in front of goal. Christian Ruiz slotting it past the goalkeeper and across the face of goal. Montez, all he had to do was finish it. And then Ruiz with that left foot just slotted it far post. And that will give you your score line. The score is 3-1. Hillsdale Free Will Baptist currently leads Ozark Christian. We'll take a quick break for halftime, and when we come back, we'll have your second half of action. You're listening to the 2015 ACCA Soccer National Championships, brought to you by Chris Sheeman Media. And welcome back to the Horseshoe Soccer Complex here in Joplin, Missouri. Second half action of the ACCA National Championships, game number 1. It's Ozark Christian versus Hillsdale Free Will Baptist. And as you can see in the upper left corner of your screen, Hillsdale currently leads 3-1 after 45 minutes of play. Soto struggling a little bit as the teams have switched ends. Hillsdale in their dark kits will be heading left to right. Want to remind everyone to visit the online home of the ACCA for news and scores. Just go to acccasports.org. Hunt struggling to clear it away, at least immediately.
Got some thunder too.
Long shot, diving over to the right. Soto able to smother that one. Still hoping that the weather manages to skirt by here. I've heard a few rumbles of thunder. Might have seen a streak of lightning, though we'll keep that to ourselves as it was off in the distance. Ozark able to win the loose ball. Bit of a shove from behind there. Lozcano gets away with it. Here comes Hunt. Tripped up. No advantage available, so the referee will blow the whistle. A little over 2 minutes played here. So we're in the third minute. Going towards that back post. Taylor able to claim that one. Garanzue. Spellman. Now Story. Hunt passes it back. Trying to get it to Montez. That's headed away. Here's Spellman. Not quite enough on that pass to get over to Hunt on the far side. Ozark trying to keep things compact here. Pass gets away with him. Garanzue. Spellman again. Another rumble from the skies. It's getting dark off in the distance. Right above us, it's still about what it has been throughout the day.
That's coming right at us.
Once again, good close quarter passing from Hillsdale as they work it through the gaps. Defended nicely eventually by Sutherland. Mania with a bit of a wild clearance. Headed up towards the box. Soto will claim it. Ozark trying to get it in towards the box. They intended that one for Alex Christian. Over here towards the near side, trying to switch the point of attack. Long clearance from Hillsdale, and now Montez has it. Garanzue. Left-footed over towards the near sideline, and that go into touch. Throw in coming for the Saints. They lead by 2. Played a little over 5 here in the second half. So reason would dictate that Ozark has about 45 minutes to try to knot this one up and collect at least a point out of this game. Garanzaway trying to work his way around the defender. Got caught up in some feet. Now for Lascano, he'll try another right footer, and that one was always slicing away. It caught the wind. The sky's beginning to really darken here over the top of Joplin. Judging from the flag that's across the way, the wind is pretty much stiffly left to right. Obviously favoring the Saints right now, as that's the direction that they're going. Ozark trying to keep the ball down a little bit, and then as I say that, the ball pops high up into the air, catches the wind to stay in bounds, and that actually fortuned the Ambassadors as they will draw the foul on what would have otherwise been a Saints throw. So a free kick just about a yard from the touchline. It's going to be put in by Smith. That catches the wind and stays right at the top of the box. Smith able to chest it down. Saints able to steal it. Cannon puts it out of play. Again, a big foot there from Lascano. Almost a little bit of trouble for Soto, but once he judged the bounce, he had it all the way. Don't think that was so much of a shot as just trying to put it upfield and getting too much on it. Now Ruiz drops it for Spellman, gets it back, trying to find Spellman again. Instead, it'll go to the near side. Preston Thomason. Looking for Montez. That was cut out. Here's Lascano. Dominguez. Thomason. His pass was off the mark. Touched around the defender, and here come the Ambassadors trying to pick up some speed there. It's Skylar Davis. Had it taken away. Now he gets it back. Struggling to find the handle. Left-footed cross. Thomason. That'll all go all the way through. This could be dangerous here. Winning it over on the far side was Sully Smith. With some purpose. Montez is there. The ball is too far. It was a situation where the Saints might have been more fortunate had there not been a little bit of gust of wind. Again, that catches that stiff breeze. Just kind of hung up there. Montez. King. Tried to slice one through, and that's cut out by the defense. Now for Hunt. Taylor Hunt for Ozark Christian. As the wind really starts to blow. Not necessarily coming through on the microphone, but you can hear it. You can see the leaves kind of rolling across the field. Hillsdale content to play it along their back line. Finally, they boot it upfield. Montez almost with a steal. Now he comes away with it, trying to slot it through. Smith able to make the steal and then tripping on the ball. I believe they're going to call a handball against Ozark. Spellman trying to give it right back. Now they're trying to split the defense. The goalkeeper comes out and Taylor able to clear. They wanted to get it up top to Alex Christian. He had the wheels behind him, but Taylor was wise to it. Hillsdale trying to work it up the far side. Hunt gives it off to Ruiz. Puts it on a string. Step over. Push from behind. And no call comes forth. It'll be a goal kick. Much louder rumble of thunder now. As you can, from the broadcast position here, you see the rain off in the distance. Let's hope that it stays there. Have a feeling we might not be that fortunate, as Josiah Weiss is about to check back in for Ozark. Alex Christian wanting to potentially put a tally up on the board. That goes out. And Weiss comes in. Davis will take a seat. Long throw in towards the 6-yard area. They were looking to get it to Taylor Hunt. They'll do it all over again. Flicked on. Hunt gets a piece of it. And that goes out for a goal kick. Tim Wesley will come in. Kevin Mania will get a breather. Nicely kept in by Thomason. Trying to get around the defender. Passes around instead. Now he tries to win the ball. Good shoulder there from Sather. Sather's still trying to hold on to it. It'll go into touch. Throw in coming. Booted towards the far side over the head of the defender. Hunt had his pocket picked as he put it right into Smith. Smith boots it upfield. Trying to get it up top for Alex Christian. Too many defenders there. Been an interesting second half so far, as you would think numbers on the attack would favor Ozark Christian, but it's gone the other way. And there is a stoppage. I believe the ref has seen lightning a little bit too close. As the wind starts to really pick up here. And it looks like the weather is not going to hold off.
Well, after these dark clouds pass.
So we'll step aside. We'll keep the video on for as long as possible. We may need to pull the camera inside. We'll see how that goes. But we'll step aside here. Once again, the score with a weather disturbance is currently 3-1. in favor of Hillsdale Free Will Baptist. We'll be back once the action resumes. All right, welcome back to Joplin. I apologize for the strange camera angle there. We're basically kind of looking, I think that's the window with a reflection there. But we've received word that the officials are basically just going to call the game. So the final score is going to be 3-1 in favor of Hillsdale Free Will Baptist. Apologize to everyone out there, but obviously we don't control the weather, so it's going to be an interesting decision to see how that all plays out in terms of affecting score lines and points and everything. Obviously, Free Will Baptist, Hillsdale Free Will Baptist will be awarded the 3 points, and they will have a +2 goal differential. Ozark coming into this one heavy favorites given their record. They came in with 14 regular season wins, only 3 losses and 2 draws. They were 8-1-1 in their conference play as the rain really starts to come down here. But that's why you play the games, because if we went by statistics alone, then oftentimes we would miss out on some of the most rewarding performances in sports history. The Hillsdale Saints, once again, they are victorious by the final score of 3-1. They played about 55 minutes or so, and that's about all they would get in before the lightning and weather and everything would roll in. And that is where we will leave it. So I'm Todd Panula for Chris Sheeman Media. Remember, if you want a video of this game, you can go to chrissheeman.com/ACCA and get a copy of that, and there's the website for you. Just $5 will get you a copy of this game. It'll be an abbreviated one, but it was an entertaining one as well, especially those of you who are Hillsdale fans. Obviously, you'll enjoy it a little bit more than the Ambassadors fans will, but Ozark with an opportunity to get things still on their side. It's not completely over for them, and we'll have to see how this tournament shakes out. They will play again on Saturday. Hillsdale will be in action again, same game time. They will play the Emmanuel Eagles, and that kickoff will be once again around 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I will bring you the action to that one, as well as the final game of this round-robin tournament coming up on Saturday. Kickoff of that one will be at noon. So make sure to follow the ACCA YouTube page for full coverage on the rest of this soccer tournament. Those of you who are interested as well, because I know that several of these schools are involved, the volleyball tournament is ongoing. You can follow that right here on the same YouTube page. I will have coverage of the game coming up at 5:30 and then 7. And you can listen to the current games as well as the evening game with Chris Sheeman as well. But until tomorrow at 2 o'clock, when we will start to bring you some more soccer action, I'm Todd Panula for Chris Sheeman Media. The final score, Hillsdale Free Will Baptist in a shortened lightning delay game. They win 3-1 over the Ozark Christian College Ambassadors. Signing off, have a good one.